Welcome to the tour of the lifts at the Mander shopping centre in Wolverhampton city centre. It is a major shopping centre within the centre of Wolverhampton since it was founded in the 17th century. The main part of the Mander centre was opened in 1968 and the central arcade retained its original Edwardian architecture and then got refurbished as the main entrance to the centre from Dudley Street, which is the main high street in Wolverhampton. In the 1970s, the central arcade was destroyed by a severe fire that was reduced to rubble and was declared unsafe and subsequently demolished. The area was then later rebuilt as the entrance to the centre. The centre was refurbished in 1987 when it was described as a covered pedestrianised shopping complex at the centre of the principal shopping area in the heart of Wolverhampton with more than 150 shops. By the 2000s, the centre embarked a further multi-million pound refurbishment programme, and it was an opportunity to complete the enclosure of the centre to make it fully climate controlled. The marble floor in the entire centre was replaced along with the relocation of the escalators and the stairways. The escalators are not included in this video. The biggest change to the centre was the creation of the large New Look store, which would then later become Matalan, which took over numerous stores. In the 2010s, the Mander Centre had some changes, and by the time the spring of 2014, loads of improvements was made to the centre, and this carried on. But however, in 2011, the centre said that they would have a £25 million refurbishment again within the centre, and it would complete a major refurbishment and reconfiguration of the centre and creating a new department store. On the 4th of December, it was announced that the Mander Centre had been acquired by another investment for £59 million, and that the £35 million investment programme was still going ahead. TJ Hughes, which opened as Owen Owen, which then became Home Living, was announced that the store would be demolished, along with the Tesco. As you might have known, there used to be a Tesco within the centre, would be demolished to make way for what was Debenhams, which is now known as Fraser's, and was completed in the autumn of 2017. Throughout those years, the centre was refurbished and configured as the £25 million investment, and a series of new larger stores were created, forcing some stores to close down and relocate within the centre. WH Smith's also closed, along with Tesco and Superdrug, and the reconfiguration was also to include new escalators and lifts. There were glass lifts in the centre, but however they have now been removed, and I never had this channel at the time to show you what they used to look like. The removal of the lower central arcade from where JD Sports used to be was closed, and also the toilets were also removed. In 2016, fashion giant H&M was the first major store to open in the centre as part of the multi-million pound redevelopment, and it is also the first store in the West Midlands to include the homeware department, and the first one to be on one floor, with the second, which will soon be the one at Merry Hill, and is located in the store that was formerly occupied by Woolworths, which closed along with Adams Kids in 2008. The Woolworths, however, became a Discount UK, which was in partnership with the Pound World store. By the 2017 into 2019, Having previously moved to a temporary outlet store, Superdrug opened a new store on the 2nd of May 2017, replacing the space what used to be known as WH Smith's, and marks the second new store opening since the beginning of the centre's refurbishment programme. On the 12th of October 2017, the Debenhams department store was officially opened. It was the second new store to be opened by Debenhams of that year, and it was only the second store in the UK to feature a new deli restaurant called Loaf and Bloom. The opening of the Debenhams also signalled the end of the 2-year refurbishment and reconfiguration. So Debenhams was asked for local people to nominate to open the store and created up to 150 jobs. However, in 2019, a year just before Debenhams went into administration before the COVID, and during the COVID, it was confirmed that the store would close, among other stores, less than 2 years after the store opened in the centre, and it formed the centrepiece of the centre's refurbishment. The store closed in January 2020. In 2019, the Starbucks also closed in the centre, closing in August. In October 2019, it was announced that House of Fraser, which was known as Beatty's in the centre for a good many years, would vacate and will take up the residence in the former Debenhams, which closed in 2020 and was branded as Fraser's as a concept department store, and would introduce new brands into the centre, bringing back Sports Direct taking on the lower ground floor, while Fraser's taking up on the first and the second floors, with Flannels being on the first floor. Fraser's were expected to occupy the building as soon as Debenhams had vacated in January 2020, but however, COVID had scared it off, so that meant it had to open a year later. So, there were so many brands that were at the centre in the past. So, as you know, there's now a Matalan store in the shopping centre. And of course, the current unit, and there was other units that also left the centre, like BHS, that's now become a Wilkinson's. WH Smith closed due to the centre refurbishment. TJ Hughes, which closed in 2011. However, Adams Kids closed in 2008. It is now part of Wolverhampton's community hub. The site had also been vacated, but however, it has been also used for the grotto at Christmas. Other occupiers have had it, like an independent bed shop, a boutique, cosmetics, and of course Nickelman, which is the men's store, which is located on the top floor. So, that's all my explanation. So now let's crack on with the video as we begin the tour of the lifts at the Mander shopping centre in Wolverhampton city centre. So then, the first store we come to is Clark's, and Clark's has an upper level, a non-existent second floor, and the lift here is a 90s Stanner lift, and the floor numbering should be first floor and second floor rather than ground and one. And this lift is still in good condition. And of course, it's just like the Stanner lift at Waterstones in Merry Hill, except this one has announcements. Alright, this is the lift at Clark's at the Mander shopping centre in Wolverhampton city centre, and this is a Stanner lift, capacity 630 kilograms, 8 persons.
First floor.
Here we got first floor, let's go back down to ground floor. Wait for the doors to open, it's single 2 speed.
Doors opening.
Talk.
Doors closing.
Hello.
Lift going down.
Going downstairs. Going back down.
Ground
Here we
floor.
are on ground floor.
Doors
And that's
opening.
it.
Now we are going to the cone monospace lifts in Fraser's department stores, which used to be known as Debenhams until 2020, and the lifts are still original from when Debenhams opened back in 2017.
There it is. One. Alright, these are the lifts at Fraser's at the Mander shopping centre in Wolverhampton city centre. And these are Kone monospaces, capacity 21 persons, 1600 kilograms, built 2017 when it opened as Debenhams. Here we are on first floor, let's go to lower ground and change lifts. This was built as Owen Owen, TJ Hughes, Home Living, then Debenhams, and now it's Fraser's, part of House of Fraser. Here we are at lower ground, change elevators. This is where the Sports Direct is. Here we are, and we're talking that music. Just be brief, wait for that one to close. And talk. I'm having to talk the music, so here we are, calling this lift. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Let's go in. Go one. Same details, capacity 21 persons, 1600 kilograms. Year built 2017 again. This, sadly the voice is not working on this lift, the announcements. We're on the first floor. Go around. Go around, talk. The black display screen's gone blank. Going down. I think there needs fixing on this lift, these lifts. Here we are back at the ground. And that's it.
It's now banter time. Now you may be thinking, what does it really mean? Anyway, let me tell you, we are now going to the lifts outside Fraser's, which go to the car park. These lifts were installed during the shopping centre's refurbishment, and these are nice cone monospaces, but however, one of the lifts has its announcement system playing up. It's saying second floor on the bottom floor, but however, when the doors are opening and closing, it's starting to say the numbers in the 70s. For example, 76th floor. This is so weird. And you probably know, wait, this isn't the Shard. This is the Mander Centre. The Shard is in London, while the Mander Centre, where we are, is in the centre of Wolverhampton, in the West Midlands. Anyway, let's do it.
Go to car park. Car park. Car park. Alright, these are the lifts at the Mander Shopping Centre in Wolverhampton City Centre. These are Kone monospaces, capacity 13 persons, 1000 kilograms, built in 2016. Let's go to lower mount.
78th floor.
78? Weird.
67th floor.
67? Lower mount. Wait for the doors to close.
77th floor.
77? Oh, that is really weird. Very, very weird. 77?
Third floor.
You got third floor.
78th floor.
Going down.
67th floor.
67. Wait, come on. The door. Anyone call the lift? Wait for the doors to shut.
77th.
Oh, that is very, very, very weird. That is really.
Second
We
floor.
got second floor, which should be lower mile,
78th.
and that's it.
So the lift in Wilkinson's Wilco no longer works, as the exit out onto Dudley Street is now blocked off. So anyway, we're now going along the lower mall of the shopping centre, past the one below, then past Bon Marsh and past a few empty shops, and of course past the community hub, which used to be known as Adam's Kids, which I'm not a massive fan of because, as you know, it is dark and dreary in that unit. So going past there, past the old body care shop, and past the Sony Centre, and along to the lift that is tucked away. This used to be a Cone M series, modernised in the 2000s by Rubax, and had floor announcements such as Square Level, which is now Lower Mile, Gallery Level, which became New Look Gallery Level, which is now known as Upper Mile, and of course Roof Level, that is now known as Car Park Level. And the reason why they updated it to the floors that are like Upper Mile, Lower Mile, and also Car Park, it was because that the lift had its announcements updated, meaning the old voice was removed during the 2020s, and it was in 2021 when I noticed they updated it, the year as we were recovering from COVID, which happened in 2020. Anyway, here it is.
Okay, this is the lift, the other lift at the Mander Shopping Centre in Wolverhampton City Centre, and this is a Rubax, capacity 10 persons, 800 kilograms. Car park, formerly Roof Level. Let's go to 1. First floor. They've actually changed the voice.
Doors closing.
Hello. Going down. Here we are, upper level, which used to be New Look Gallery Level. Let's go to ground floor.
Doors opening.
Talk.
Doors closing.
Doors must not close when I push the button. Oh, like that. And we are coming down to lower level, which used to be Square Level.
Lower level.
Here we are, lower level.
Doors opening.
That's it.